Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
Well, when I look at the team sheet, Peter, I pick out the leaders, and the leader on this team sheet for me is El León.
Oh yeah, the Lion, Rafa Marquez, a genuinely fearsome defender.
And a very nimble-footed player too. I mean, he can pass the ball properly.
Bellingham. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Xabi Alonso. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's clever. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's been shaped to shoot! Marquez attempts a clearance. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They get a throw in. Pinches it off him. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Looking for options for movement. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouaméni. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Xabi Alonso is always looking to break lines. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, important interception. Rummenigge. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Thailand
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Bellingham. And it's Seedorf. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf! Roberto Carlos. Pelé. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Seedorf. Xabi Alonso. And it's Seedorf. Now Rafael Varane. Tchouaméni. It's gone backwards. And it's Marquez. For Xabi Alonso. Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Burgos have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. Xabi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Bellingham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bellingham tries to play it through. Cruyff. And Del Piero. Now it's Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero. And this is Pele. Chance, surely! Has another go! It's a loose ball. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Thailand really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Burgos have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ambitious ball here. And this is Pele. Stood up well to him there. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Thailand currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Thailand can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shot could be on. Cruyff quietly revving up. Thailand are looking to break at pace. He's in a great position here. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Seedorf. Serginho finding himself in space. And he whips it in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Del Piero. Cruyff. Here's Roberto Carlos. Quality ball. Now there's a fine ball. Played with speed from back to front. Pele. And he's quick to snatch it back. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Bellingham. And it's Seedorf. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gets a good foot in there. Del Piero. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi. And here's Seedorf. Rummenigge. Rafael Varane produces the perfect tackle there. And it's Seedorf. Can he get it through? Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Marquez. And that pass just didn't quite work. And this is Pele. Brilliantly cut out. And it's been hooked away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Pele. And Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Xavi Alonso. That's a good ball out wide. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lam. Serginho. It's Xavi Alonso. Seedorf. This is a promising build-up.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Messi. Rafael Varane. Varane makes a dash for it, sends it crossfield. Foot in. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Serginho. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 13.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 15.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Number 6.
Burgos have reclaimed it.
Number 11.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Coming on the field. Number
Now it's
10.
Bale.
Suarez.
This
Number
usually is the time
22.
teams go into
20.
conservation mode.
Number 3. Yapstam. Number 24.
Just eases him off the ball.
Substitution in
Rummenigge.
progress.
Roberto Carlos. And it's made its way to him. That's a decent clearance. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
To inform you now that the latest travel
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Thailand
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
And this is chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Thailand leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Rummenigge. Can he get on the end of this? And Messi! That's another chance! And he's stuck it away! And they're threatening to fly away here! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Thailand are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he finish? Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! And again! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Thailand find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they get him away? In with the challenge. Thailand have hit a quick-fire double here. Tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get away? Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Messi, that's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Now Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's been hooked away. Pirlo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Zola looking to add to his goal. And the through ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hullet. Messi. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zola. Rodri cuts out the pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rummenigge. Seedorf. Rui Costa. Some resolute defending there. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball. Rodri spots it and intercepts. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's in a great position here. And this is Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Nicely weighted ball. And he can thump it away. Zola. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Thailand looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. The second half is up and running. Threads one in. And Shevchenko! Shevchenko! This guy is class! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So could they be onto something here? Zola going forward. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Seedorf looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lion City Sailors disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution in progress.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Zola. Good ball, good take. It's Pele! And again, he is at his elastic best. Thailand have their second corner now. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's Zola. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Goes for a shot! And he's heaved it away. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Zola. And here's Roberto Carlos. Thailand have their third corner. They've played it short. He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass.
Lion City Sailors really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Zola. Cross needs to be good. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Seedorf. Can he get it through? Into the last quarter of an hour. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played it again. Chance for a shot! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Thailand go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Shevchenko. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, just... And a chance! Well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Thailand, number 11.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
25.
Lion City Sailors now just needing 1.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And he was alert to it. Well, there's the clearance. Shifted upfield.
Taking place.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Little pass back. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Totti. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a searching pass, and he's picked out the run. Chiellini. And now the breakaway. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. Spread out to the left. This might spell danger. And here's Ibrahimovic. Big chance! Oh, it rattles the bar. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please refrain.
Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Thailand.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So we're very much on the way now.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Silvestre is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a searching pass. That has been cut short. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Stam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's picked. And the finish! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Pirlo certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
No goals as yet. Lam. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Nakata, he's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Silvestre knocks it into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Zanetti. Mbappe. Silvestre finding himself in space. Mbappe! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Mbappe simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
That's a cute ball. Bastoni makes the interception. Rafael Varane. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, that's superb. That's put paid to the danger. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Nakata. Has to go back here. It's Nakata! It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Nakata. Great vision. Silvestre. And that's played. Joe! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get it through? Batistuta. That has not gone well. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gets a good foot in there. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Lahm. Nakata. Long ball upfield. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is ended up in no man's land. Juve. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, let's get the ball rolling. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. And he is dashing. Decent chance! Platini. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez is wide and looking to get onto this. Howson deals with that comfortably. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking tidy in possession here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Zanetti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he shoots! Well taken goal.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's a
7,550.
shade optimistic. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Thailand really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, important interception. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Shoots! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do.
He leaps for it! And it's in! And that for him is goal number 10. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Great chance! And that's a good finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Substitutions taking place.
Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Batistuta. Diouf. Might be real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Not the most accurate pass. He's found space here. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Kirkchu, and shot! In he goes again! And it's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up.
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! And he's stuck it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Beckenbauer.
There will be 5 minutes added
Thuram.
time.
And it's with the keeper. And it's gone back to the keeper. Beckenbauer. Thuram. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Thuram. Van der Sar. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Van der Sar. And we're done. Thailand have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Lookman gets a foot in here. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Lookman! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Kelly! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now here's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Xavi Alonso. And Yamal. And this is Kane. Now it's Yamal. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Xavi Alonso. This looks promising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Platini. Roberto Carlos. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Yamal.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And they've caught rid. Thailand with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Lookman. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good running, strong and purposeful. And a chance! He's got away with one there. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Xavi Alonso. Marquinhos. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Totti. Lookman. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Platini to Messi. And it's Michel Platini. Rummenigge. Platini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lookman given the lift of his goal. And claimed it back swiftly. Maldini. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Searching pass he's played there. Lahm.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chooses to go cross-field. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it nicked away. Platini. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Pele. Oh, good spread. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Messi, can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, great chance! And he's following up! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Carlos actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. And he's taking no chances there. He's in a great position here. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Thailand come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Merci.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Knocks it into space. Alonso. Totti looking to receive it in space. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. Look at this, it's Kane! Platini. Pirlo. Now it's Platini. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Played back. Spread it left. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now he's got space here. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Kane. And this... And the finish! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. And here's Totti. Picks out Judge, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.